What changed for you guys? How did you guys turn this around, at least to get it to where you did?
I think just settling in. Starting off, we didn't start off, the way we wanted to. Gave up a couple big plays there, and like I said, we came in, took a deep breath, got back to doing what we do, and we're able to get out there, calm down a little bit, and just go play. I think that was a huge testament to who we are as a team. That we've been in those situations and we've fought our way back. Now I think the next step is not to get in those situations. So doing everything we can to start fast and to get on a good start. So we're not playing from behind.
Take us through the emotions of climbing your way back into a game and then having it end that way.
Yeah, I mean it sucks. It sucks to lose any game, but especially when you come back and fight all the way through. I feel like we had good momentum going into the second half, into the fourth quarter there. But it's the NFL, man. It's a tough league, and we can't put ourselves in those situations early. But like I said, it shows the character and the heart of this team that regardless of the situation, we're going to go out there and fight, and keep fighting till the game's over. So. Proud of the guys. Like I said, we got to start better. We'll go back and work all we need to get work done. But proud of the guys.
You had them in a lot of favorable third down situations that they were able to convert. I mean, some of that is Stroud just being a darn good quarterback. But what in particular has to improve on third downs to get off the field more often?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, man, they're a good team. They got good quarterback, good receivers, good running backs, and they're going to convert sometimes. Obviously, in those third and longer situations, we get off the field every single time. I think executing in the back end and coverage, whether that means plaster receivers, anticipating routes a little bit, and just playing to our technique and our fundamentals. And I think that's a huge part of it. That's a point of emphasis for us that we've focused on and are trying to get better at, and it's something that we'll continue to get better at. And it's a known thing for us to get better in those situations.
Terrell, what were you trying to do on the last play before the field goal?
So I was really thinking to keep the back up, to keep the clock running. Obviously, they had timeouts to use, scrambled around a little bit, and then ended up dumping it down late. So I was kind of sitting back there just hoping that, we would keep them up and keep them, the clock burning. I think they ended up getting the timeout with 2 seconds left. So, tough situation. Is what it is, and we'll learn from it and get better.
Seems like a next to impossible situation. You almost can't allow any yards, and they had timeout. So, I mean, how do you think about trying to do anything?
Yeah, I think the main thing was just defending what we thought their line was. I feel like we did a pretty good job of that. They took it down, we got 5 yards maybe. But just making sure we didn't give up an explosive play and make the field goal easier. I don't know how far it ended up being, but we held them to a 5-yard gain. And they had, it was 9 seconds or 7 seconds, whatever it was. And they made them make the field goal, and the kicker made it. So, it is what it is.
And Dorian looked like he was flying around in this one. Are you seeing that in him?
Yeah, Dorian's gotten, better every single week. Like you said, he's flying around, making plays, communicating, executing his job, and he's been finding the ball too. I think that's his second fumble recovery already this year. So he's been getting better every single week. Proud of him, and we're going to keep working to get better.